gaps in this one also. So what you've just heard there, you've heard it first from Nev. There won't be classic motorcycles in this last round as we get away with our Bears and F3 lineup. And this man again, Dave Fellows. Dave Fellows has been electrifying in this class. And it was in the last one where we had Chris DeFori that gave him a run for his money. And I said to Chris in the lunch break, how did you do that? He said, I just wanted to do it, but he pushed himself so hard. He said, I don't think I've got any more racing left in me. And I think he's been right because we haven't seen him back on the track since. So Dave Fellows looks to have a more convincing run out in front of the field so early. Nick Campenhort in there and Chris Bridge and Cole Williams out there, just more of our characters. And this is the class that has started the weekend with around 15 odd competitors, and yet there has been 10 different bike manufacturers, not just models but actually bike manufacturers. And if I quickly go through, KTM, Harley Davidson, Norton, Ducati, Husqvarna, Aprilia, along with Suzuki and Yamaha and Kawasaki. So just a neat mix of so many great motorcycles, and that's what our sport's all about. I don't think you'd go to many other car meetings maybe and see so many different ones to come together, because you might at a club level understand that, but actually this is just literally two classes here, and the wash over between a Bears Superstock class and an F3 is not a lot of difference. And it's still good to see the name F3. It's been branded as Superlights, and when it's in amongst our NZSBK road racing classes, but still the old Formula 3 following on from the Formula 1, Formula 2 days. So Formula 3, and we look back over history at the Tony McMurdos of this world. Man, oh man, what about the late, great Terry Fitzgerald? We look at former President and Glenn Williams. Just so many cool names and numbers to talk about. Andy Bolwell, our good mate from beautiful Oamaru down there. If you add all of those 4 or 5 guys together, they dominated for over a decade. And it's a class that we've missed but never forgotten, and here we are back again today with an F3 lineup. There you go, Dave Fellows and Nick Campenhort out there at the moment. Again, Scott Finley, he's moved himself up to third ahead of Cole Williams. Go to Chris Bridge on that beautiful F1 Engineering Ducati, along with the Glenn Conroy in there, Jeremy Thompson and Alex Johnson, Phil Duffy as well. So super close, super exciting, and keen to look out for. And of course, like every class from this point onwards, their 5th and final encounter today. So these guys just getting everything. They had 2 races yesterday. This has been their 3rd one today. You certainly can't complain about what they've had to offer. So thank you, Nev. Love to see your input in here. It's been really good, and to all of the people that have come up here this weekend, so good to see. So here we are, Joe. Joe's going to come up and have a chat with us. Thank you, Nev, for arranging this and putting her on the spot. She's a bit shy, a bit embarrassed here, but first of all, Joe, the spark plug. Did you think that something was amiss?
Yeah, the bike definitely didn't sound right going down the back straight there, so both Dad and I were looking at each other going, uh-oh, what have we done to the engine? And very happy to come in and see that it's a nice, easy, cheap, replaceable part.
It is indeed, Hey, have you enjoyed yourself this weekend?
I have. I always enjoy myself on the track. It's really nice being around the Cycar family, and really cool to see a new racer out there in the Cycars as well, which has been, really awesome to see him having fun and enjoying himself.
And hey, congratulations for last weekend. A total shock.
It was a total shock. I didn't realise what was going on until he pulled over into the grass. So thank you. It was definitely, I think, given my history with sidecars, the best I could propose a working fair.
Very nice indeed. And the way it was all filmed for you, it was obviously a complete jack-up.
Well, yeah, he'd been trying to do it for about 6 months, but racing kept getting put off. So it kept almost going ahead and then getting cancelled because racing was postponed. But very convenient for him to have proper photographers there, so really appreciate seeing all those nice photos at the moment as well.
Lovely. All right, Tracy, how's she at the moment?
She's good. We were hoping to be here on the sidecar today, but unfortunately there weren't quite enough moppins to get out there. But we're rearing to go for AMCC round 3 at Hampton on the 3rd of April.
Right, indeed. What about the rest of this year now? What do you got lined up? More club racing, just fun stuff?
Yeah, a lot of fun stuff, I think. Hopefully we can get the TriStar, the Suzuki International Series in at the end of the year. That would be amazing. And I'm looking forward to getting back out on the Valencia Venom as well for some of the classic rounds. Really enjoying getting out on 2 wheels and getting the coaching from Dad and the support from the rest of the field as well.
Did you always see that you would be on the sidecar with Dad one day? Did you think of that when you were 5 years of age?
Yeah, without a doubt. To be fair, I was on the side at 5 years of age. I would run down the end of the pit lane, and when Dad finished his races, I'd jump on with my little helmet and gloves and ride down pit lane up to our pit again.
Cool. So is the sport, here, in fact, I made reference, I think I counted, there's 6 ladies here competing today, which is just so awesome to see. Is that something that pleases you as well, to see other ladies involved?
Absolutely. We were just talking about this yesterday when I first started. So I started racing, I think, 18 years ago, and there were only 3 women racing in the classic register at all at that point in time. So 1 other on sidecars and 1 on solos. And it's been absolutely awesome. I'm really proud to be a part of the field out there with the most females involved in the classic series.
That moment 2 years ago when the sidecars 1, 2 and 3 NZ and they all had a female swinger, how good was that? We go back to Carol Pavich and winning a male-dominated F2 class as she did in her time, and of course Avalon with what she's achieved. So it's not just a matter of filling the gaps, the ladies are real winners.
Yeah, absolutely. And hey, in motorsport, there's absolutely no reason that we can't be out there competing on par with men. So it's really cool to see more and more females getting involved in it, and definitely keen to help promote that more and more.
Monday morning, what do you do again?
I work for a artificial intelligence company working in strategy and growth.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I understood that completely. Nev, you understood what she was talking about? He laughs as well. Strategy and growth, but I'm too short for growth, so it didn't go with me. But it's pretty darn awesome. So when it comes to a weekend, you just you throw away the heels, do you, and the skirt, and come racing?
Yeah, that's exactly right. I actually dress corporate for work on a Monday to Friday, put my makeup and my heels and dress on, and it's always quite funny to then have a chat with people and tell them about what I do on my weekends, and sort of teach them not to read a book by the cover.
Right, indeed. Oh, thank you very much for joining us today. Cool story that we got you up here for in the first place. She's still holding in her hand the broken spark plug. Yes, a very cheap repair compared to what could have been worse. Racing with Dad since you were 5, and it's another story to tell. And for last weekend's proposal and engagement, congratulations. A beautiful story to tell. Well done, and thank you very, very much.
Thank you so much for having me.
Well done. Thank you, Nev. Thank you, Joe. There's the Nicholson family. How beautiful for sidecars. Loving this and every bit of it. And as all that's gone on, pretty special story here, Brad. Sorry to get in the way of the racing, mate. How's those F3 boys going?
Yeah, we're on the business end of this one. 1 lap to go. It's all day, fellows. 6.3 seconds up the road. So dominant performance. He has a 24-point lead overall this weekend. And Christy Fury, he is the only one that could chase him. He hasn't made it out there in this one here. So pretty much without Chris out there in an unassailable lead. So David actually locked up this championship already heading into this race without Chris on the grid. So there you go, dominant display, and now he gets to celebrate. The TR20 Aprilia machine has not skipped a beat all weekend. It's been flawless, so he'll be loving this. Nick coming out, he is in 2nd place on the NV Motorcycles Vintpillen, and that is the first of the Bears Superstock bikes home. So Nick's actually gotten better and better as this weekend's gone on as well, so well done. Also a sponsor here this weekend, so we thank him for his involvement in the North Island Road Racing Spectacular, but he'll be loving that. So the 196 in 2nd place, we've got Cole Williams and Scotty Finlay. They have been locked all day in fierce competition, so it's Cole over Scott at the moment, but only 0.8 of a second when they cross the line. Anyone's there. We then go back 5th place is Chris Bridge on that F1 Engineering Wood Marketing Services Ducati machine. He's the 2nd of the Bears Super Stocks home. Then you look to Jeremy Thompson and Glenn Conroy with Phil Duffy and Alex Johnson rounding it out. But let's celebrate it in style. Out of turn 14, the first of our champions at the North Island Road Racing Spectacular. It is Dave Fellows, the Formula 3 champion for the North Island Road Racing Spectacular. That will feel mighty good. So that Aprilia RS660, what a beautiful sounding and looking machine, and Dave, very confident, capable competitor on board. Nick Cambernout comes through in 2nd place in the race, but he'll win the overall for the Bears Super Stock, so well done to him. Cole Williams will come home in 3rd, and with that he will take 20 points in there, and he will come 2nd overall. So Christy Fury will be relegated to 3rd overall in the Formula 3 category, so well done to Cole on that Suzuki 450 machine. Scotty Finlay comes home 4th place there. That'll give him 3rd, that'll be 4th overall too as well. So 4th overall for Scotty Finlay. Chris Bridge comes through in 6th place, 5th place in the race, but that'll be 2nd overall, locked away for Bears Superstock. Well done to him. And then you look to Jeremy Thompson. He gets home in 6th place, so well done to him. He will lock 5th overall in this series. Glenn Conroy in 7th. He had a bit of bad luck early on in the weekend and missed race 4, so he'll be down on the points, but loving it all the same. And then go to Phil Duffy and Alex Johnson, 8th and 9th. So 9 runners still out there. Bears, Superstock and Formula 3, a really cool concept of a class, and maybe the future of New Zealand road racing. It was really cool to see, and credit to Dave Fellows and Nick Cambernout for taking out their respective classes.